Imagine the scene. The sun is setting, casting long shadows over the city of Shiloh. An old man, blind and frail, sits by the roadside, his heart heavy with worry. This is Eli, the high priest, waiting for news from the battlefield, where his sons fought alongside the Ark of the Covenant. The entire city holds its breath, a tense silence hanging in the air. Suddenly, a figure appears on the horizon, running with a desperate urgency. As he gets closer, the people can see his clothes are torn, and there's dust on his head. The unmistakable signs of a great tragedy. He bursts through the city gates, his face etched with horror and exhaustion. A murmur ripples through the crowd. What news does he bring? Why does he look so distraught? The man runs through the streets, and his presence alone sends a wave of panic. People pour out of their homes, their faces a mixture of fear and dread. The whispers turn into cries as the city's worst fears begin to materialize. The runner doesn't stop until he reaches the very center of Shiloh, gasping for breath, the terrible truth of the day's events ready to spill from his lips. He finally stands before Eli, who can hear the commotion, and asks what is happening. The man's voice cracks as he begins his report. "I have fled from the battle line today," he says. The old priest leans forward, his hands trembling. "What happened, my son?" he asks, his voice barely a whisper. The messenger delivers the devastating news in a single crushing blow. "Israel has fled before the Philistines," he starts, "and there has also been a great slaughter among the people." He pauses, the weight of his next words almost too much to bear. "Your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead." The crowd gasps. But the final piece of news is the one that shatters the heart of the nation. And the Ark of God has been captured. At the mention of the Ark, Eli, who had endured the news of the defeat and the death of his sons, falls backward from his seat. The shock is too great. He dies right there, by the gate. And just like that, a day that began with hope ends in utter despair. Shiloh is plunged into mourning, the cries of a broken people echoing through the now darkened streets. The glory had departed from Israel, for the Ark of God was gone. This story serves as a powerful reminder of consequence and the weight of our choices. Join us next time as we explore more stories that have shaped history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.